Right guys, so it is result night and unfortunately one person will be leaving us from this week. We have made a decision, and before we give our reasons for this decision, I just want to say firstly to everyone, well done on all your performances this week. First weekend, I've seen a lot of improvements in places. I think we all agree we've seen improvements in places, but there is still work to be done. But one person is going to be leaving us tonight, and we will be going to that right now. So I'm going to come to Louise first. The one person out of everyone that unfortunately for you should leave this week, and why?
So I've chosen this person because, you know, taking into account everyone's performances this week, and taking also into account the amount of progress that has been made by each person. The reason I'm choosing this person is because I don't feel their amount of progress matches other people's, and I just don't quite think that they're ready for the next step quite yet. But that doesn't mean that I don't think this person is talented, because I do think they're talented. I think they've got a talent, and I think, you know, with some serious work and real dedication, they can really do something in this industry. So please don't give up. It's not the end. Come back next season. You know, we'd be happy to see you again. But the person that I am sending home tonight is SLE.
Kelly, I come to you. The person you'd like to send home and the reason why.
Okay, I'm also going to send home SLE due to the fact that I really believe that you need to step away from this process and find your own identity. We've had quite a few rappers enter over this process, and you can sort of see who their influences are. But with you, I feel like you just haven't got that at the moment. So in order for you to truly sort of benefit from rapping, I think that you need to just go away and define who it is you want to be, what you want to do, and then just perfect your art and really work hard on the structure of your rap. You know, the flow. If you need to, I'm sure there's sort of like tutorials on YouTube that can help you, you know, gain that extra experience and stuff. But for now, unfortunately, I think that there are people who will benefit more because they've already established an identity within the process.
Right, so before I say my decision, I just want to say that it's a really complicated one, because if I'm honest, there's probably several people that could potentially leave tonight, that potentially could have been at the bottom, because there's still a lot of work to do and a lot of people that are in the process. But we have only got to pick one, and I'm going to agree with the girls on SLE. And the reason why I agree with SLE is because after watching all the performances tonight, in all honesty, in terms of like vocal wise and what we could do, we couldn't hear anything really. That sound just drowned it out. And in terms of effort, you know, no matter what work we do or what jobs we've got or what we're doing with our lives right now, when you enter a process like this, you've got to be putting in 150,000% effort. You've got to put it in. And especially when you return into a process like this, we expect it. We expect it. We've seen it before. We want to see it again. So that was definitely one thing that made me make that decision, was that I was like, oh, at least we take it, you know, at least we take it at least. So the sound quality wasn't great at all, but from what I heard, it still wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest, and there is a lot of work still to be done. My advice to you from here on out would be to really pay attention to what you were doing with your raps, because we know you're in the zone, you're passionate about writing your own lyrics, and if I'm honest, your lyrics are getting better, they're getting more formed. But this melody problem with this all the time is something that's going to trip you up in the end, and I think that's what have happened today. It tripped you up under this, including the sound quality of the video. But it is what it is. All we can say is, you know, stand proud, keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for being part of this process. So thank you very much.